Yes.
You obviously are going to need some Democrats to help you push this over the line. Have you spoken to Hakeem Jeffries? If not, when do you plan on?
I talked to Hakeem Jeffries on a number of bases, time through. Look, members should be able to read the bill beforehand, to be able to look at it, but negotiating or communicating with the president, if the president signs off at 2, I expect his party will be supportive as well.
Do you have a timeline for bill release?
Yes, sir.
You characterized this bill to make the case to members as something that has no concessions to Democrats. How do you expect to get?
Look, we raised the debt ceiling. We negotiated in good faith with the president. I remember many times I was in that position as well, where we had President Trump negotiating with Speaker Pelosi, and an agreement that the president made, we supported the president in that path.
What conversation?
But I think there's a lot in here. Look, everything in this country is not just a Republican and Democrat idea. There's ideas for America. I firmly believe there are Democrats out there that want to have their projects built again. I may want a pipeline, a road built. They may want a renewable energy project built. That's a project. And they're both being stopped because of what NEPA and studies are doing. This helps everybody. It's not a Republican or Democrat idea. It helps the country. The idea that we're going to make this process work again in appropriations, that's helpful to the nation. So that's a Republican and Democrat. It doesn't mean you get to determine the outcome of where you're going to spend your money, but you got a process to do it instead of shutting down here. If you look from an idea that we have putting people out of poverty into work, I think that's a positive thing. We've watched time and again. There'll be people on both sides of the aisle might have a little difference of opinion of that, but that's helpful. When you look at PAYGO, I think it doesn't matter who's in power, Republican or Democrat. You want to make sure the Constitution works, that the president, whoever it is, be it President Biden, be it President Trump, that can't go around. This was an executive order that President Trump actually put in. We took it, put it in statute now, and made it stronger. That's good going forward long term on both sides of the aisle. So I think people will look back and say, oh, I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but there's something in here that it shouldn't be about you, it should be about America. America believes that we've spent too much, so this spends less. First Congress to do it. We pull back money. You know what? No longer are we going to send American taxpayer money to the CDC Global Fund to China. I think both sides of the aisle would like that idea. There's a lot in here for both sides, yes.
This is, to me,